Hello and welcome. You join us for this 2020 match.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. He was quick onto that in the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, geez, that's a shot. This is wonderful batting. Some great power stroke making.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
6 runs added in that over. The Crowns are 6 for none. Ahmed, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot. There's a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Bowling fielders look really confident. This could be trouble. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Couldn't get it through the field.
So good composure to wait on that slow ball. A fine room to get the boundary. Just a fantastic shot.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Thick edge. tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. The Crowns are 28 for none. Ahmed from the university end. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Misses everything. Ahmed deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Crowns are 36 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Smacks that away through the gap. Brilliant diving stop. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cuts that off well in the infield. Over. The Crowns are 47 for none. Dubé coming into the attack from the university end. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
catch right on the boundary.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely, but well before.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merit. Very good power play.
Straight to the fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 5 off it. The Crowns are 63 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward. And dispatches it to the boundary. A few moves made in the field.
Dubé over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
$14 runs added there. The Crowns are 77 for 1. Curran from the press box end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot through the gap. Four runs added there. The Crowns are 81 for 1. Square cut, finds point, no run. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. How will he reply? That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Dubé has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Beats the field with a great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Four runs added in the over. The Crowns are 94 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Livingston edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary luck. Last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
A change in the field, more emphasis on defence.
Bowl, stunning delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and have taken a good catch.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Was quick onto that in the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Jadeja from the university end. Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you've just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. They'll get at least one here. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Edge, but there's no first slip and the keeper just couldn't get there. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on length is obviously the way to go. Ashwin over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Doesn't beat the infield. 7 runs added there. The Crowns are 117 for 6. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Can't get that outside the ring field. Huge edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Big edge. Where's that going? End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Crowns are 121 for 6. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. They've gone up here. Curran has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Jadeja from the university end. Edge, amazing delivery. This should be close. Oh, fantastic catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, and it's not to be.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Crowns are 128 for 8. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Thick edge. Perfectly timed.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Edge Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
As on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Curran has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Patirana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Edged it. Huge edge. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. And that's the end of the innings. The Super Kings have been set a target of 144 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. No, terrible shot. Drilled that one away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nicked it. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Hazelwood into the attack now from the university end. Curran taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Finds the fielder with that shot. stuck.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot through the gap.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 5 runs in that over. The Super Kings, 13 for 2. Kumar from the press box end. Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. Perfectly timed. Right, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be full.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Edged. Nice shot, straight to gully. There's a chance if it hits. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep and some serious work to cut it off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Beats the field with a great shot. "13 runs added there. The Super Kings, 34 for 2.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Seven runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 41 for 2.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Dar, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the university end. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. God, fine catch.
Not a bad innings, was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short. A really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
For the Chennai Super Kings.
Trouble. Great shot through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Super Kings 49 for 3.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Dayol, the left armour, is the new bowler from the press box end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure. Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Dar over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Dar shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive. Dale from the press box end. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Got that away nicely. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 83 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
At number 6 for the Chennai Super Kings.
Misses everything. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Finds the edge. Jadeja staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Super Kings are 85 for 6.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Bowling fielders look really confident.
Conway watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Drilled that one away. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 6 runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 91 for 6. Edged it. A direct hit and this could be gone. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.